Hello, my name is Byron Melsack, and this is a demo of my take of a Battlecruiser teleport ability that I call Exit and Re for use in StarCraft 2 multiplayer games. There are several things I wanted to accomplish with this ability. I wanted to try to add some new interesting gameplay to an established staple of the StarCraft universe that wouldn't be viewed as a straight-up buff to it. Also, I wanted to help fulfill the fantasy of the unit, in this case a large, lumbering Terran capital ship that can crash down on their enemies with furious anger and great vengeance. To facilitate this, I wanted to make the Battlecruiser appear that it is lifting off like a rocket from the battlefield, and then crash down again somewhere else, blasting its rockets again at the last moment to save itself from burying its mass into the ground. So for part of the gameplay aspect of the ability, I wanted to build in some natural vulnerability to the teleport. The teleport is not instant. There is a 3-second window before and after the teleport effect, where the Battlecruiser cannot defend itself and is susceptible to enemy attacks and abilities. One of the abilities that I wanted to have a special interaction with Exit and Re was the Viper's Abduct ability. I was inspired by the Carbot parody video of the Heart of the Swarm cinematic. There is a part in the video where a Viper abducts a Battlecruiser out of orbit and forces it to crash into the city. I wanted to see if I could build something like that into the Exit and Re teleport. So the Battlecruiser is trying to lift off and escape, a Viper abduct will grab it out of the air and force it back down, cancelling the teleport entirely. How I went about building this was using a series of modified height effects that were called upon by a chain of behaviors. The reason for doing it like this was so that when Abduct is applied to the unit, while any of these behaviors were being called, Abduct would remove that behavior, breaking the behavior chain and preventing the rest of the chain to complete. This was done by building a new validator that, when returned true, would force the removal of the behavior, thus breaking the chain. By having these different behaviors chained together, it was much easier to set up the actors for the ability. I used a Hellion Flame Beam to act as the flame for the rocket boosters that appear under the Battlecruiser, and a series of flaming cannon explosions for the sound actors. This way, when the Battlecruiser is abducted at any point in the ability chain, not only is the behavior chain broken, cancelling the ability, but the actor chain is broken, destroying any actor playing and preventing any other actor to play afterwards. This also means this ability looks correct whether the Battlecruiser has the weapon refit upgrade or not. At the end, you get an ability that looks visually dramatic, but also very functional. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed.
Acknowledged.